I don't really know where exactly that I want to start this, to be honest, as I really just started thinking to myself a little bit over a week ago. I guess I'm in my car for this one, just been really busy today. But I don't know where I expected my channel and gaming to go as a whole. I know my hair looks a mess. I got up, had to go run some errands, so I do apologize. But I don't know where I wanted competitive and gaming to go as a whole. And yeah, I saw Yoshi's video yesterday, and to be honest with you, man, I was really close to making one myself and already knew it was coming. A lot of things you guys don't know. Um, Obviously, you guys know I'm pretty young. I work a lot, things like that, but I have a kid on the way. My kid's due in July, so I'm a little bit over a month away. It could come sooner, and you just never know. And I've been working hard, having to, work my ass off, get money, I'm in full-time college, and then I'm also managing an esports team, trying to balance competitive Fortnite, help my fiance, and it's such, it's honestly a stress. And I've been trying to get around this for the longest. I mean, gaming as a whole has been kind of overtaking me, getting my priorities out of order and things like that. I just can't have it, especially not at this point in life. I'm trying to obviously provide for my family, of course. I got bills on top of bills. And yeah, like I make enough money to pay my bills, don't get me wrong. But like, I've got to be more invested in my family and future. To be honest, dude, like I have zero Fortnite earnings that are official. I've won a few tokens, but other than that, like why am I playing a game consistently for as a competitive, hoping to turn this into a career when, you know, when you turn about 17, 18, your reactivity slows down. You're not going to be as good as say the 14-year-old who plays 14 hours a day and is young, so the chances of me going pro are just insanely slim. It's not a viable income. So, as far as competitive Fortnite, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna run ranked with probably maybe Yoshi or Tags or something like that, or maybe Resell. Someone in my server, I'm gonna run rank with them, of course. But like, you guys probably aren't gonna see me on, 6 hours a day, 4 hours a day, even. I might hop on an hour or so after work, run some games. But like, I don't have time for it anymore. And honestly, I'm not enjoying the game as much as I used to. I appreciate the support I've got on my channel. I know I'm only at 60 subs, but I grew really quickly. I know that this channel has potential to go far, but I feel like it's in my best interest to kind of step back. I might upload, once or twice a month here and there, but, as far as Fortnite goes, man, I think it's time to put the keyboard and mouse down for like, full-time competitive. I'm obviously probably gonna hop on every week, play with my good friends and things like that. But I gotta do what's best for me. It's me versus myself, and I've gotta lock in. I've gotta do what it takes to see myself thrive in the best environment possible. I do appreciate everyone, checking in on me, supporting me. As far as my esports team, Convergent, goes, I'm still going to oversee all the operations in that. I know we might have another co-owner soon. I know Yoshi talked about that. And, I'm going to balance out everything to see how I can make that work. But I always want to be a part of that, even if it does get to the point where I can't, fully be inside of Convergent and participate in all the activities. I want to have somebody there to be able to fill my place. And so I feel like we built a great community of gamers and things like that who want to grow. I like the attitude from everyone. I've been supposed to have edited a Team Taj for Convergent for the past week, but I start it and I get so swamped, like I can't finish it. And so I'm the graphics guy, he's taking forever, and just so many other things. And so I feel like professionally to say I'm going to stop competitive Fortnite as a whole, and focus more on life and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna upload probably once, maybe twice a month. You might see a stream on Twitch here and there, but you know, I gotta do what's best for me, and I'm sure you guys would understand if you were in my situation. You know, you would want someone to put themselves first, and in this situation, I need to. I mean, this game's costed a lot for me as far as, you know, I've invested in a pretty expensive setup, you know, and so much. So don't get me wrong, I'm still going to play from time to time, but for now, you know, I've got to keep my priorities straight and everything. So I am going to have, you know, a discussion with my team about this, and we'll figure everything out. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be completely active, but as far as competitive Fortnite YouTube as a whole goes, I think it's time to call it quits here, especially for like a full-time kind of deal. So I hope you guys can understand that. I appreciate all the love, the support that you guys have given me. You know, I'm gonna still, you know, like your guys' videos, watch them through, and just you know, just enjoy and be able to let you live your moment until that time fades out for you as well. And I hope you guys can, you know, once again support this decision. And I'm probably, to be honest, I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm gonna upload it straight, just like it is. I don't want to add any, you know, extra shit on it. I just want you guys to see how it is and how my emotions are. You know, this isn't an easy thing for me, but I know that it's the best option for me. I've met some of the coolest, kindest people through Fortnite. You know, a few of them, you know, I thought they were going to be good friends, and they just, you know, it just didn't work out. We just kind of fell out over something. But, you know, I've met some really good friends in real life, bro. Like, I have coworkers and things like that, but I don't really talk to people that much. I just kind of stay to myself, focus on myself. But, like, you know, a couple of guys like Tags and Yoshi, like, those are some big ones. Sometimes Fizz, like, you know, these people are my age. I connect with them well, and we can all have a good time. And I feel like I wouldn't trade anything for the moments that I've got to spend, you know, playing games with them. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going to do that with them, but I'm just appreciative for the memories. But, you know, there comes an end to all good things at sometimes. And right now, I feel like that's going to be YouTube and Fortnite. So I hope you guys can support this. I thank you guys for completely watching this video through. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. I'll see you guys in the Discords. I'm gonna leave the Discord. Actually, the Discord's in most of my videos and on my main on Convergence channel. So if you guys are in there, you'll still be able to connect with me. And you know, you'll see maybe an announcement of maybe like some personal content coming out and things like that. But you know, for now, I gotta step back and focus on me. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing year.